Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. There's been an update to Krastorio, and it appears that some of the recipes have changed. So now the yellow ammo requires coal as well as iron plates. So I'm going to have to get some coal in here. It's still running right now just because I put some old yellow ammo in there manually. I did run some coal up here on the bus, so we're gonna add that to the mix here. And I think what I'll do is we'll do a split belt. Like this. Okay, we got some research done. I've got laser turrets finished, so we can make those now as soon as we have batteries. The other stuff we've already got. Green circuits, it looks like, I don't know if the name is changed to primitive circuit, or if it was like that before, but that's something I just noticed. And then there's also a laser turret for vehicles, which is pretty cool. And I'll show you in a minute. There's some other equipment we can put on the car. In the meantime, I've also noticed that the enriched ore research no longer requires blue science, so I think we ought to get that queued up as soon as possible. What else shall we do? We could do more damage upgrades. That would probably be a good idea. Well, let's do that, and let's do another level of projectile damage and speed. That's going to take a while to finish. The rest of the stuff I'm not terribly interested in right now, so we'll get that research going. If you look here on the combat tab, you'll see that there are some vehicle equipment options. You've got a generator, I assume to provide power. You've got a battery to store it. You've got shields, the lasers that we saw earlier. And it looks like this can go on trains too, which is interesting. You've got an electric motor for the car, which can increase your vehicle speed. That sounds like a good upgrade. And you've got a vehicle roboport. So those are all pretty cool options. The vehicle roboport will run 50 robots. Five megawatts. Power could be a problem. If you look at the car, it's got a 6x3 grid, so it can hold, basically 3 items. Most of these are, the batteries are 1x1. The generator's 2x2. That's 2x2, 2x2, 2x2. So most of the items are 2x2, except for the roboport. So the car is somewhat limited. I don't know if the other vehicles. Let's see what the train's got. Grid size 6x8. Okay. Yeah, cool. And it looks like there's more advanced options further down the road. So that'll be fun to play with. All right, let's get this coal over there. It's got to go right there. I need more undergrounds. I just have to remove that top row of plates. There. And then this should hopefully get started back up again. There we go. And I think I'll put a fast inserter on these now, since they have to pick up more than one item at a time, just to make sure they don't get starved. Okay, so that's all running now. Good. I've got plenty of ammo on me. I could use more turrets, but now that we can make laser turrets, I think I'd like to see what it'll take to make some batteries. So let's get rid of that. Let's see, batteries. All right, so it's iron plate, copper plate, and acid. The acid takes iron plate, sulfur, and water. Okay, so no changes there. And the sulfur takes water and petroleum. And we can also do dirty water filtration, which I think we'll have to do sometime in the near future. So, okay, so it looks like there's no significant changes to battery production. So let's start doing a little bit of refining, and we can handcraft some batteries. And I'll make solid fuel with the oil that we can use to run our power plant. Okay, so I need some steel, which I have down here in boxes, or a box. Okay, so I'll make, I don't know, for now I'll just make one refinery. Let's see where I have some oil. Hopefully I've got some in the starter area. Okay, there's some way over there. Is that the closest oil I've got? I think it is. Yep, I think that's going to be it. All right. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7, so we need 7 pump jacks. I'll make 2 refineries, and then I'll make a couple handfuls, or I'll make 1 handful of chemical plants. And I'm going to need a bunch of pipe. And I should really be stockpiling pipes at this point in the game. Like 1,000 of them. Let's see. Okay, let's grab some iron plate, so I can always handcraft pipes when I get over there. Okay, so let's get that set up. I'll let that chest fill up in the meantime. You know, and I want to get blue science going soon, but you know, for now, I think if we just get some batteries started, that'll help us. Where the heck is my car? Oh, it's up there. Ugh. Yeah, so this mod has been updating fairly frequently, you know, so it seems to still be in development, I would say. So we'll just have to keep an eye on the updates and see how they affect us. We may have to make, you know, other recipe changes like we did with the ammo today. And I should have brought a power pole with me. All right. Okay, so let's do this. And then these three like that. Okay, and then I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 undergrounds. These chemical plants are going to take a while to make, so in the meantime, we can run power and then pick up some more pipe. By the way, I did install the VehicleSnap mod so that I can drive more easily. If anybody's watched me before, they know that my driving skills are pretty poor, so I need help to keep things moving in a straight line. Especially now that we can't pick up the cars anymore. It becomes even more important. So I'll try to get this. Yikes. You know what I should do? I should line these power poles up with the grid. Okay. Let's try that again. There we go. I need to clear a path. There we go. Awesome. Okay, let's go grab some pipe. Should have a couple hundred by now. There we go. This running on sand is just killing me. I wonder if I can disable that. Yeah, I think I'm going to change that to 0. Tile speed reduction. I don't want any speed reduction. But that's a startup setting, so I'll have to do that next time I load the game. I mean, I guess it's cool that it gives some variety, but unfortunately for me, the entire area I'm working in is covered in sand, and it's no fun like that. Okay. So I'm going to connect all these together. I'll just use straight pipes where the path is not too long. Since I have Squeak Through, I can walk through them anyway, so it's not a big deal. I'll use an underground here. Nice. Yeah, I forgot that undergrounds have a longer range. Okay, so they're all connected, and then we can throw a tank on there, and then we just have to power them up. I'll just use the small poles since I have a lot of them. There we go. Okay, now we're getting some oil. Let's see. I want to mark out. All right, first let's turn off the bots. Let's do this from map view. Okay. I just want to see where the, yeah, see, unfortunately this is right on an intersection. I should probably move that tank. I'm just going to mark off this corner so I know where it is, and then I'll undo that ghosting if I can. No, I can't. Okay, so I'm going to have to remove it manually now. So what I'm doing here is I'm just deconstructing and then shift and go over it again. When you shift with the deconstruct tool, then it cancels the deconstruction. So that's just a way that you can remove ghosts and keep everything else. Although there might be a way. Let me see, maybe you can filter for ghosted entities. Yeah, you can. You can filter for entity ghosts. So you don't need to do it that way necessarily. All right. So I should really move. I should move this tank because it's going to be right on a rail. All right. Yeah, that's too bad. We're going to lose some oil, but so be it. And I think I'll put the refinery over here. So let's put another underground. Yeah, we'll get that as far from the edges as we can so that it doesn't interfere with train stations and such. And I'll put the tank right here. Okay. Let's clear out. Man, I got a lot of stone here. All right. So let's set up my 2 refineries for now. We're going to be doing basic oil since that's all we can do at this juncture. And we'll power this up. Yeah, okay. And I should probably move these. The water input is going to be on the heavy oil side. All right, so I'm going to line up the oil input with the output of that crude oil tank. Oops. Okay, let me craft some more undergrounds. And get these all connected. All right, I'm gonna need another tank. light. And then let's imagine that this was duplicated again. We'll put heavy right there. Okay. Okay. And then I will put some solid fuel production here. Actually, let's do some lubricant here as well. Make another tank for the lubricant, and I'll need another tank for acid. Okay, let's get that hooked up. Throw in a couple lights. Okay. And then this will be for the sulfur. And I need some water. Okay, we got plenty of water, not too far away. So let's make a pump. Let's see. Okay, just so we know where to jump through. Yeah, fortunately this can go all the way across. And I'm just going to feed these machines by hand for now till we get the batteries out. I need another chemical plant. Okay, great. And this will be to make the acid. Oh, actually I need two more because I need one for the batteries themselves. Okay, and the acid is going to need a tank. And also water. I made it too far away. There we go. And we also need iron plate. So I'll put a few stacks of iron plates in there. I think these can be yellow. Maybe not. Okay. There we go. Now we're making batteries. Okay, how many do I need for a laser turret? Oh, I also need quartz. And I need 12 batteries for each one, so that's... okay, and the quartz, I think I'm... Yeah, the quartz I can make from sand. I think I'm already... Aren't I making that already? Yeah, I'm making quartz over here. But that means I'm going to have to put quartz... I might have to put quartz on the bus. Alright, I'll get a few more batteries so that I can make at least 2 turrets. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be a little slow, I think. What I was planning to do was to start putting walls around the grid sections that I'm working in, you know, and then just as we expand the wall accordingly. You know, so right now I would wall in. Of course, here maybe it would be better just to wall in all the way across. That would protect me from the north, at least on that side. I don't know. But anyway, my idea was to start putting up some more static defenses, you know, other than just turrets. Gun turrets, I mean. Okay. All right, and there's some more. This will give me a couple more turrets. Let's get 3 more of these batteries. And we're accumulating a lot of acid, so we could even add another one of these machines making the batteries. Awesome. And I'll put the rest of the iron I've got there. Okay, so let's go back and make a few laser turrets and see what we can do with those. Let's go down and get some quartz. Running out of iron here. So this makes 3 quartz every 2 seconds. Okay, that's going to give me 5 laser turrets. All this stuff takes so long to craft, man. I mean, we're going to have to, I'm going to need a big mall to automate all this stuff. Because handcrafting takes so much longer with this mod than it does in vanilla. I don't think handcrafting throughout the game is going to be a good idea. Okay, let's see how our science production is doing. We're doing fine. Looks like I could be running more labs. Okay, good. So let's do turret upgrades. I'll research landmines just because I can. Oh, and the other thing I could do is now that I have oil, I could start placing flame turrets as well. Those are, at least in vanilla, they're very effective. Looks like they take engines in this version of the game. I don't know if they did in vanilla or not, but I'm sure those are going to be difficult to make as well. So, okay, well, that's going to do it for today. Now that we have oil, yeah, I think I'm gonna spend some time before the next episode building up some perimeter defenses. I'll see what makes sense. I've got a lot of wall sections here. Got almost 3,000. So that should help me enclose a large area. And then I think making some flame turrets and laser turrets would be a good idea. And I'll see what I can put together without having to dedicate huge quantities of resources to it. All right. Well, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.